teacher is now resting in peace. Madam Phoebe Okara is also resting in peace, but they are represented here. Right in front of you here, we have Mr. Julius Douglas Uyenorola, who is a brother to Mr. John Okara.
John Eston Okara was not just a teacher. He progressed onwards to become the education officer, passer, lawyer. And after retirement, because of his interest in education, he continued working. I remember him when we were here. You would find him making books because he went to Lusi primary school, gave a dictation, and collected books from the children to come to college. He used to go to Lusi, give some tests, go home. To pass this standard, are very difficult. Education and teaching was in his blood. Unlike many people who have retired, like just to sit around, they do know that they have some contribute to the society in which they live at that time. My pleasure to see the thing that I'm trying to follow the footsteps of the father. Nyakima na America, operodala kabisa, appreciate our world. Nyakoma niko, kata manenga mneno katibu wego to come up Baba no I root. Yankati name progress.
Otienda weri Jobet Mosajo madango bedo moska winjo Jobet Moswinjo wendi Otienda weri Jobet Mosajo matindo bedo moska winjo Jobet Moswinjo wendi Odineno Odineno chalo karbwana Odekende chalo karbwana Odineno chalo karbwana Odekende chalo karbwana.
Most of the things that are going to be donated here, I think, is going to benefit our children who are greatest beneficiaries of this institution. At times I will see them come here and ask me for permission that they are coming to the library. Now today I now understand why they really liked coming here during this time. I want to thank you, Madam, for allowing my pupils to always come here and get some books to read. My request is also the soft copies. The soft copies in terms of the targets that we could use to help our young ones also Google, because 844 is ending next year. We shall only have the CBC and we shall leave the what? The gadgets. That is my sincere and humble request.
So our library is a public library, an academic library, and a community library. It's a tricycle. It's not limited to academic institution, it's not limited to the community, and it's not limited to anything else. So it's diverse. We receive patrons from all subject scopes. So our collection is developed in such a way that we ensure we address the needs of what our users want. So we are opened on operational days. We operate from Monday to Friday, and we operate from 8 to 5:30 in the evening. Our doors are always open. Membership is basically, we only pay 50 shillings per year. That's like just a commitment fee that we need from every family that comes to our library. So once you pay the registration fee, that is 50 shillings annually, you are good to use our library for the rest of the year for any services. We do borrowing, and our borrowing rules are very flexible because apparently we've realized that the reader community, the reading culture within us is so poor. So we are trying to ensure that we do everything possible to ensure that we promote the reading culture within our area. That's why our fees are it's more or less free.
Okay, I'm Yogani Susan Atieno Mito. I'm the area assistant chief. I'm assistant chief Morito Masala sub-location Kamara Rafiki Mtieni, this is my area. So I'm here to represent the chief of Central Luyoma location. I think he was invited, but ameshikika mahali. Bisho Makemati Nkoro Ramunda Bia representing. First of all, I want to take this opportunity to thank the Okara family for this wonderful job they have done. And may God bless you abundantly. We are also happy as the administration that you brought us books here for our youths and everyone who wishes to read. They will come and they will read. And as you know that our main work is to sensitize people, we'll make sure that we sensitize people in our public barazas so that they come to Rafiki and read these books.
Library is about reading. So I tried to ask myself, why do people read? And I came out with a few reasons. We read to gain knowledge. Knowledge right from nursery school to any level of education. We acquire knowledge through reading. Without reading, we cannot get knowledge. We also read for information. We get a lot of information in the newspapers, anywhere, on the television sets and everywhere, but we only do it if we are able to read. So we are informed, we are taught through reading. We also read for entertainment. I can remember a long time ago when I was in primary school, there was a very famous author, Enid Blyton. How many read those books of Enid Blyton? I don't know if they're still around. I don't know. But they were very entertaining. Later on, we came to another author who I really cherish so much, James Hadley Chase. We really read those books mainly for entertainment. Though some of the stories there are too fictitious, but they were entertaining. So we get entertained when we read. We get informed when we read. We learn when we read. We also read for communication. We communicate with each other in various forums. Previously, we used to have PO box. My dear so-and-so, okay. Write a letter, put it in the post office. It takes time. We only do that one because we know how to read. That is, the recipient of the letter also read it and could reply. So that is communication. Nowadays we don't use that PO box. And I don't even know why those PO boxes still exist. We have emails, we have SMSs, we have WhatsApp, and so on. All because of reading. Now, information will continue as long as you are alive. Learning is a process. It will continue as long as you are alive. The only time you will stop learning is the day you will die. Even here we are learning, we are not in school. Entertainment is continuous, lifetime, and will continue until the day we will expire. So, in other words, reading should not end. We shall continue reading and reading and reading until the day God will say, this is enough, go and rest. Right now, I'm requesting everybody, those books here, come and read them. Read. Read and read.
Education mar nyithindo e gima Rafiki ochung'ne, gima Rafiki osebedete. Currently, one wanted to the future. Education is the pillar, and through the education institution, Madam Teacher is what we rely on as Rafiki, because we don't have schools, but we partner with government schools, Manitie in the area of and so, Tijua as Rafiki with this initiative, Mar Education, is complementary. As a civil society organization, we believe in Tijua in strengthening government systems in education, for example. Our support facilities like access to library services, then we feel complement government efforts so that we feel so. For me, and very relevant, very important for us, a partnership with the Okara family was communicated, and we really appreciate the fact they no recognize Rafiki Library, which is actually a community library, though hosted inside the technical college camp. So as librarian Maukindo Wacho, it is accessible to the whole of the community. There is a very clear structure, Mr. Kindo outlined, arrangement, borrowing, one Yakagi community program, outreach programs, what books out for like a mobile arrangement, model access go very offer community institution. So books who donate to one of it, the Okara family will really go a long way in enhancing education in the community.
Yesterday, when I met him, he told me that there's a lady called Joyce. Is it Joyce? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lady called Joyce. She sent me something on Twitter. And she's telling me something I don't understand. She gave me a number of her sister called Beryl. Can you find out what all this is? Because you know these political things, there are a lot of conmanship in them. Napata mtu tuma message hapo, kumbe is trying to get away with something from you. So he told me that kindly find out who this person is, what they intend to do, and if truly it's something that exists. So I called Beryl. She briefed me. I asked her what probably they need us to come in to that program. And indeed she convinced me, and I'm very happy. She sent me 5K to give the representative of the family, who will then, you will translate that money into books, whatever it can afford, kind of just for the today's event. But again, because we have started a journey, let's just always keep in touch, so that in future we plan well. You know, this one was an invitation through Twitter.
Thank you very much. Pass our regards to Mheshimiwa. I want to say here that when we're looking for books to donate to this venture, we went far and wide throughout the country to get books, even diaspora. And those who could not send books donated some money. We have a big bill and an account. And our intention is to use that money to buy more books after we've known the need of Rafiki and the need of Lusi Primary. So this money that you've given, that Rashmi was given, is going to go into that team. We still have some books in the house, but we didn't want to bring all of them until we know exactly what the needs are. And for everyone who contributed in one way or the other, I just really want to say thank you very, very much. To my sister Joyce, who initiated this thing, thank you for your resilience. Thank you for bulldozing us around and allowing us to make this possible. To all my brothers, my sisters, my nieces, my nephews, who made this book drive possible, crossing terrains to pick up books, sending out messages, putting things on Facebook, on social media, and to all our friends who gave us books, I just want to say thank you. It is not just Joyce, there are so many people who contributed to this being a success. And for each and everyone who removed some money, it doesn't matter how much or how little, we thank you very much because it's going to go a long way. And I want to say that we've heard about the digital e-learning that they want. We as a family, we will consider that and see how best we can help to reach other people, more people, and to just make people be a bit more enlightened and more, what do you call it? Tech friendly.